Hello, I'm Tyler Markle, and this is your Sports on Demand for Wednesday, February 5th. In high school basketball tonight, the 8-3 Gwinn Model Towners girls traveled to Ishpeming to face the 4-10 Hematites, both teams coming off of wins. Coaching staffs for both teams wearing shirts to honor the late Gwinn football coach Dion Brown, passed away just a couple of weeks ago. Dion also coached for the Hematites earlier in his career. Pick up the game late in the second quarter. Marissa Delmont posting up, bounces to Tiana Taylor. Taylor's going to slice to the basket. She gets the layup to fall. Model Towners are now up 22-11. Right before the half, Ishpeming shot no good. They get the board. Second chance opportunity, still no good. Rebecca Loman gets the rebound now. Finally gets it to fall for the Hematites. They trail 22-13 at the half. Start of the third quarter now. Delmont with the ball. She's just going to pull up herself. The triple is good. Model Towners now up 25-13. Skip ahead to the very end of the third quarter. Delmont with the ball again, gives to Emily Curtis, shoots a three of her own, and the buzzer beater is good to bookend the third quarter. Model Towners lead 33-19. They would go on to win 49-27 and improve to 9-3 on the season. A couple other quick scores tonight. Beta Knock and Hannahville played in boys and girls basketball. The girls game, the Black Bears win 59-3. Hannahville boys would get revenge, winning 73-39, but get this, 72 points for Hannahville were scored on three-pointers. Soaring Eagles had a MHSAA record 24 three-pointers tonight in the win. High school wrestling in Escanaba as the Gladstone Braves and Eskimos met. This was an intense match that went right down to the wire. Gladstone swept through the lower weight classes, so we head to the 152-pound weight class. Two Upper Peninsula champions faced each other. Gladstone's Cole Hansen and Escanaba's Brody Bevins. Hansen is able to turn Bevins and then gets his back onto the mat for the 6 points. Gladstone leads on the team's scoreboard 32-21. Now to 160 pounds. Escanaba's Dayton Myron. He's going to grab Cole Portier and slams him. Ouch. Quickly gets the pin, but after a discussion, Myron was penalized for an illegal slam. Match continued. Myron eventually won it on points. Escanaba got 3 team points instead of just 6. That'd be huge down the stretch. 2 matches left, and Escanaba needs to win both 189 pounds. This match is in overtime. Escanaba Scott Pendergraft is facing Gladstone's Blake Servant. Exciting match, and Pendergraft gets the takedown in the overtime period. Escanaba leads 33-32 with 1 match left. It all comes down to the 215-pound match between Gladstone's Peter Noblette and Escanaba's Jarrett Olson. This match goes into a second period. Here Noblette traps Olson and gets the pin to win the match for Gladstone. Gladstone Braves celebrate the upset victory for the top-ranked Escanaba Eskimos 38-33. And 10 student athletes from Class C and Class D were awarded scholarships by the Michigan High School Athletic Association recently. The $1,000 apiece scholarships are from the MHSAA Farm Bureau Insurance Scholar Athlete Award Program. 2 of those athletes are from the UP. In Class C, Westwood's Madeline Koski played 4 years of varsity tennis and is currently in her 4th year of varsity basketball. Will be playing her 4th of varsity softball this spring. She earned All-State honors in basketball last year and was a UP Division II Player of the Year in tennis. Koski is also in her 2nd year of National Honor Society and 3rd of the Business Professionals of America. Koski will attend Ferris State in the fall and study pre-pharmacy. In Class D, James Story of Pickford played 4 seasons of varsity football. He's in his 4th season of varsity basketball and will be playing his 4th season of varsity baseball in the spring. He was All-State in football, leading the 8-man team to a Division II title this past fall. Story has a 3.99 GPA, is duly enrolled for 9 college credits. He's in his 2nd year of National Honor Society and volunteers in his community. Story still has yet to finalize his college plans, but says he will be majoring in a pre-medical degree and hopes to be a dermatologist. The first Wednesday in February is a major day for many Division II and III college football teams. It's National Letter of Intent Signing Day. Ishpeming had 3 football recruits and 1 softball player inking NLIs this morning. Ceremony took place in the library. Otto Swanson and Jacob Kugler will join head coach Kyle Nystrom in the NMU Wildcats. Ty Coppinen in the white shirt heads to Wisconsin-Eau Claire. And on the far right, Tia Matilla will play softball at Bay College in Escanaba. Media tried not to stress the students with the usual questions.
I just got an email from him last spring to go down for a senior visit day. And from there, I just ended up going to their football camp over the summer, and after meeting the coaches and some of the players, it just felt like home.
It's a local place. It's always good to represent the UP up there and then just put the work in and help them be successful, help them win football games.
Seemed like a good fit. You know, it's local. It's something my parents, my family can come watch, and, you know, I can stay local. It seemed like the right choice.
My sister plays for them, and she really likes it, so I wanted to try it out. And the coaching there is really nice.
Coppenden will play right tackle for Eau Claire, and Kugler says he'll be a nose tackle for the Wildcats, while Swanson will be a tight end for NMU. Matilda says she'll play wherever Coach Heidi Sharon tells her. And this afternoon at the Gwinn High School, quarterback Caleb Anderson signed his national letter of intent to play football at Michigan Tech University. Quarterback with the Model Towners, Anderson threw for more than 1,600 yards and 16 touchdowns. He had nearly 600 yards on the ground and 5 more scores. Anderson was first-team All-Conference and an honorable mention for the All-UP team. At Tech, he'll be switching to the defensive line. It's a big transition, Anderson notes, but one that he is excited to make. And after the signing, an emotional Anderson spoke about playing at Tech and how his former and recently passed away coach Dion Brown would feel about his signing.
We went on a visit there, and everything about that school I just loved. I loved the environment, all the players, how they all they're such a family and everything. It was pretty cool. Yeah, he was a big part of it. I feel like this is where he wanted me to be, but I just made a decision, and I'm sure he'd be proud. So.
Anderson says he'll be undeclared to start, but plans on majoring in engineering while at Tech. Big signing news for a couple of Marquette senior high school football players. First up is Colin Hicks. He was joined by teammate Drew Weibel as they both committed to play at Michigan Tech University. Hicks, who also plays basketball, was part of the 2019 Class AB Team of the Year and GNC champions. He had 37 catches this past year with 500 yards receiving and 9 touchdowns. Hicks said it was a visit to Tech's campus that solidified his decision.
Probably over the visit, I knew it was home for me. Like, I got to stay with my good friend Ethan Bardish, who's also a receiver here and stuff. So he made me feel at home, like showed me everything, showed me his group of friends, like all the football team hangs out together and like all the freshmen are together. So it's just a really nice atmosphere.
Hicks is also a member of the National Honor Society. He plans on studying business or computer science while at Tech. Next up is teammate Drew Weibel, who also signed his NLI to play at Michigan Tech. Weibel was part of the All-UP Dream Team as a kicker. This year he went 23 of 25 for extra points, 9 for 11 in field goals, with the longest kick of 45 yards. Weibel also plays basketball and soccer for MSHS. Like Hicks, Weibel says he felt Tech was the best fit for him in the classroom and, of course, on the field.
Like Colin said, having him up there with me, knowing I have someone I'm familiar with is great, but then also at the same time there's guys from other areas that I'll get to meet and hopefully form some great bonds with. I think it's tremendous that they have guys playing multiple positions on the field and giving them a chance to show their skills, and definitely was something I looked at as a positive thing.
Weibel is also part of National Honor Society. He said so far he will be undeclared at Tech.